Hello, Game Day Nation, and welcome to the Panther Pit right here from Potomac Falls High School to another Manhattan Pete's postgame show. Mike Serone, Cory Thessin on the call for you guys tonight. Another great matchup, won by Stone Bridge, coming all the way back from 10 down. Cory, what did we see tonight?
Well, in the first half, it started really slow. Both teams had a lid on the basket to start the game. Going into the second quarter, Potomac Falls really found a way to do everything right. They were moving the ball. Tillman got involved. Walls got involved. Sweeney, he was just playing a great game. Him and Buckley, great matchup all night long. Stonebridge hit a lull in the second quarter. Coming out of the halftime, Coach Stitzel, though, great adjustments. Buckley, Curry found a way to get going. And once your favorite phrase, Curry with the shot, he started hitting them. And Stonebridge flipped the tables completely in the second half.
Yeah, definitely Stonebridge really came back. As I said, 14-4 deficit. A 10-point deficit is very hard to come by, especially here in the Panther Pit. And Stonebridge, as you said, when they came out of halftime, Coach Stitzel had a plan to keep going. They actually switched up their lineup a few times. Kling came in the ballgame, hit a couple good threes, and then all of a sudden Curry started getting going. Then Buckley started getting going. So really, when you're looking at Stonebridge, they're one to watch out for. Coach Stitzel told me when they play broad run, you got to watch out for them. In the tournament time, the people are not going to want to play them because it's going to be very dangerous if they become really healthy. But let's talk about the Potomac Falls Panthers right now. Okay, they're 12-6. They started off really hot this season, and they've kind of got laxy-daisy here a little bit with some losses, some bad losing streaks. But overall, Coach Hawes has a plan for the rest of the season.
Oh, absolutely. And you talked about it. Coach Hawes is probably the best coach in the state, and has been for a long time. So when you got a coach like that and a coaching staff that he has, going down the stretch, they've been there. They have the experience. So you got players like Tillman and Walls and Sweeney and Mish protecting the paint. He had 4 or 5 blocks tonight. You got guys like that. You have pieces to go on a run. Both these teams you do not want to see in the playoffs, and you mentioned it during the game.
And basically, when you're looking at Potomac Falls, their depth is so good. Yeah. Ian Anderson, a freshman, he came out there and just lit everyone on fire out there. He was on fire personally because he had a lot of good deep shots, very good post moves, and drained a lot of free throws. So overall, that's one thing good for the Panthers to come in years to come. But right here, right now, what are we going to see for the rest of the season?
Well, that's the depth issue. They subbed in all 5 guys at one point in the first quarter, and you don't normally see a whole house subs like that in high school basketball. You just don't see that. But Potomac Falls, I kind of mentioned it, coaching experience, that's huge going down the stretch. And when you got that and the players they have, I think they're really dangerous.
Definitely. And this is the last matchup between these two squads before the tournament, if they do meet in the tournament. But we can expect that for them to have 2 deep runs right here at the Panther Pit. Mike Serone, Cory Thessin. Once again, Scott Cott was on camera giving us those great highlights. Oh, man, this is going to be a great tournament. I was pumped up all night. I know you were as well.
I was jumping up and down.
Thank you all for tuning in once again to a Manhattan Pete's postgame show right here at GameDayMagazine.com. Mike Serone, Cory Thessin signing off. Ball thrown out to Kling. Aimer on him, now behind. Curry shoots it. It is for 3! Team 7:35 left in this huge Conference 14 matchup. These two, this is their last meeting. As another 3. The sharpshooter getting hot on the outside. Walls playing him all the way out to the 3-point mark. Bohannon looking around the perimeter. 3-point ball game. Buckley, he can take those threes, and he gets it to go!
Well, that's what happens when you have a 3-point shooting team. We've said it so many times, but when you get going hot.
Tillman with a nice, and Bohannon saves it. Blocks it and saves it. Bohannon going coast to coast, going to bring it back out. Tillman trying to get it, doesn't. Buckley now going all the way in, and it rolls in for Buckley. One thing, especially with the adrenaline pumping in this close game, you got to keep it under control. But right there, Shook Carmen got the board, but ended up in a turnover. Nice turn of events.